We are in this class to learn. And we're not going to use some vapid curriculum and some textbook uninspiring bullshit. No, we are going to talk about ourselves. Excuse me, the gentleman in the back with the black hood. Do you have a name tag you can put out for us? All right, well, that's fine. You know, not everyone's ready to immediately open up to the class. Billy, what do you think is something you can ask somebody to really get to know them, to get to the depths of their soul?
What's your biggest fear?
Fantastic. Stu, what about you?
Which of your past traumas has shaped you into the person you are today?
Yeah, let's circle back to our fellow in the back. What do you want to ask someone to really get to know them?
What's your favorite scary movie?
I was hoping we'd dig a little deeper than that. What exactly would you want to get from your peers with that kind of answer?
How they're going to die.
Conversations about death can be very telling about a person's mindset and values. Why don't we pose the question to one of your peers in the class and see what we can unearth?
Hello?
Hello, Casey. Let's play a game. What's your favorite scary movie?
Dr. P, why is he calling me? We're in the same room.
Do you feel as though talking on the phone prevents you from being completely vulnerable with people?
Answer the question, or you're a rat bait.
I liked Pearl.
Well, then this will be an easy question. How does Pearl die?
Dr. P, this is irrelevant. What is he talking about?
Answer the question or die, you stupid little bitch.
Did you happen to take the Strengths and Shadows assessment? Seeing your critic shadow come out a little bit, I bet you scored high in that area.
Casey, you're running out of time.
What? This class lasts 45 minutes. Whatever, she gets run over.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. Pearl doesn't die in Pearl. Pearl dies in X.
Hey, you tricked me.
Casey, how does that make you feel?
Now you die.
Right. So whenever we disproportionately get angry or upset relative to the situation at hand, it means our ego usually will tend to come out. Now, how did you feel your ego played into that situation with Casey just now?
He just stabbed Casey.
Great observation, Gail. Student in the back, so do you feel like stabbing people is your way to connect with those physically when you are unable to do so emotionally? I'm sensing you're an ISFJ in the Myers-Briggs, am I right?
I came here to open up, not be opened up. I'm out of here.
At least you two are still here. So, as I was saying, does anyone smell burning popcorn?
I don't know what's worse, my anxiety from St. Patrick's Day weekend or the fact that freshmen are trying to set each other on fire on North Campus. Y'all hear about that one? Ridiculous. Anyway, I'm Lauren Kapp, and this is the Biweekly Show. Residents of a Los Angeles neighborhood said they have been flooded with mystery Uber Eats deliveries they did not request, receiving up to 13 deliveries a day from McDonald's, Taco Bell, Starbucks, and other places. And I feel bad for those victims. So I would like to send a message to the perpetrator. If you're out there and you're listening, I will bear the burden. You could target my house instead. An Illinois family's pet pig is turning heads after picking up a hobby of skateboarding. While pigs are becoming increasingly mobile, everyone who's ever said that'll happen when pigs can fly is getting nervous that they may now be close. Taylor Swift started her highly anticipated Eras tour this past weekend. A viral clip from the event shows Taylor finishing the song and then diving into the stage. When she did it, everyone cheered and watched with joy. But when I dive onto the stage on St. Patrick's Day at Deer Park, everyone cleared away and I got carried out. It's ridiculous, guys, I know. A couple from Ohio won Key West's annual conch shell blowing contest earlier this month. Wonder how they practiced. Last Friday was St. Patrick's Day, and here to tell us all about it is a four-leaf clover. Guys, are you serious? Am I actually gonna have to interview a four-leaf clover? Oh, hey, how's it going? So happy to have you here.
Hey, Lauren.
Hey, so, what's it like being a four-leaf clover?
I gotta say, at the moment, not too good.
What? How could that be possible? Aren't four-leaf clovers supposed to be good luck? You should have a great life.
And that right there is the problem. Everyone thinks we're good luck, so they think it's okay to mosey on down into our fields and pick us right up out of the ground. I don't know how they can be that heartless.
Heartless sounds like kind of a strong word.
Oh, really? What would you call someone who willingly tears families apart? I've had siblings, friends, and neighbors taken from their homes, never to be seen again, all because those monstrous kids went to have good luck for a while. Meanwhile, our governments have toppled. Society has fallen because our leaders are plucked away from us. It's chaos out there. Look, the situation has gotten completely out of control.
That looks like pretty normal to me.
Exactly. I bet it does. This just goes to show how deep-rooted a problem this is.
Deep-rooted because you're a plant, get it? Anyway, I think you're overreacting a bit. People pick four-leaf clovers because it's just a cute, fun activity to do.
Oh, really? What if the clovers came and kidnapped you and took you away from everything you love? Would that be just a cute activity to do for fun?
Okay, I see your point. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It's just been really rough for me lately, especially since it was just St. Patrick's Day. It creates a real uptick in the amount of people that want to take us for themselves.
Yeah, I could see that.
How? A four-leaf clover has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day. It's the shamrock, aka the three-leaf clover, that is associated with St. Patrick's Day. Look, St. Patrick used shamrocks to explain the concept of the Holy Trinity to the people of Ireland because it has 3 leaves for the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's why the 3-leaf clovers are the symbol for St. Patrick's Day, not us. And yet people always get us confused. It doesn't even look like me.
It looks exactly like you.
Where? I don't see it.
Okay. Anyway, so you're not associated with St. Patrick's Day, but you're still good luck, aren't you?
Oh, here we go again. 4-leaf clovers are not good luck. That was just a rumor made up by the wish flowers so that we would get picked instead of them. They've always had it out for us. I am onto you, you filthy dandelions.
Okay, calm down. Okay, you're making me feel a little bit bad about all the times I've picked a 4-leaf clover as a kid.
What? You're one of them?
I'm sorry, I didn't know it affected all of you so much. I thought it was just for fun.
I don't think I can be here anymore.
But our time isn't up yet.
Yeah, but I didn't realize you're one of those monsters that just rips 4-leaf clovers out of their homes for fun. I can't even look at you right now. I gotta go.
Oh no. Okay, well, okay, and on that traumatizing note, we'll be right back.
Attention, everyone!
I'm so sorry, Anita. This is a stupid family tradition that, whenever my family celebrates someone, we do, so.
What? This is so funny. What do you mean? If there's any welcoming tradition to the family, then I want to be a part of it. Plus, nothing you could say could ever make me look at you any differently.
Let's hope. And everyone, nothing about the wife. Got it? All right? Come on.
I'm so down for this. I've been waiting all day to say something about Anita. It's payback time.
Jason, you better behave yourself. It's your sister's wedding for Satan's sake.
Anita and Greg, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy you secured this man. We all know you're jobless and broke. And you're a fucking whore. Spend that shmoney, honey.
Why did you say you were jobless? You told me you were the top surgeon in the Northeast, babe.
I don't know why he would say that. I mean, you saw my degree from the Doctor's School of America.
You know, son, when I first heard you was bringing someone home, I was for certain it was gonna be another fella.
Listen, Leroy, pull yourself together, you clown, and go wipe off your mima.
Thank you, Jason. Now, Greg, I for sure thought that you was gonna bring a girl home, and you know what? I was right. This is one funny looking girl we have right here. Used to the shit family. Yeehaw!
Oh my God, you're gonna let your father talk about me like that, Greg?
It's just a joke, babe. Calm down.
Oh, what happened? Mimo had a little spill. Thank you so much.
For starters, I would like to say that I am so happy to have a new daughter-in-law. That hopefully keeps my little Greggy happy this time. You know what they say, third time's a charm. You're part of the shit family now, Amira. You know, your name has a nice ring to it. Miss Amira Shit.
Greg, who the hell is Amira? Is this a joke?
Your name is Amira, right?
Mom, you know my wife's name, don't you?
You know, Anita, I'm quite surprised that you ended up with a boy like Greg, because I thought you'd end up with that weird neighborhood boy. What's his name? Chad. That weird neighborhood boy, Chad.
Chad? Really? That buffoon?
You know, you should have stayed with that weirdo Chad. Your last name would have been better too. Now it's Anita Shit. How embarrassing.
Mima!
I mean, do you not realize what you've done? For the rest of your life, people are gonna be calling you Anita Shit. Like, I need a shit. You couldn't have picked a guy with a better last name? I mean, that's the most important part about somebody. The last name and the bank account.
Mima, I checked the bank account. I made sure. But there are more important things than that.
You're only living for the money?
It's not even his money, it's mine. And you're not getting any of it.
So you think I'm gonna be Anita Shit for free? You're bonkers. Anita, how could you not think of this? Last name, bank account, and if his father's already balding by 50 are the top 3 things. I made that mistake with your father.
I'm not balding, am I?
Amen, sister. You're preaching to the choir.
Maybe this was a mistake. We did just meet 2 months ago in the Whole Foods frozen section.
But baby, I knew you were the next shit for me. That's why I instantly proposed.
You know, the joke isn't even that funny. Are you even joking? You know what? I'm done. I'm gonna go find and marry someone with more money than you and a last name that isn't a punchline to a stupid joke.
Fuck them shit.
Our next guests are 2 professors from our university who need to be humbled just a little bit. Please welcome Professor Matthew Green and Dr. I Barely Know Her.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Lauren, for having us here. It is such an honor.
Yes, thank you, Lauren. We are so thrilled to be named the top 2 professors at the University of Delaware.
Yeah, so you clearly didn't read the email properly. We invited you here so we could read your Rate My Professor reviews together. It's like right in the email, you know.
Oh, well, it's fine, because I see all of my students like my children, and I know they are very fond of me.
Okay, it's your funeral. Dr. Noah, why don't you start off?
Biweekly L said, "This professor is so ugly, I often found it hard to focus in class. My therapist said the nightmares of her face are wildly concerning." Wildly. She probably took this class asynchronous. Like that, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's, totally it. Professor Green, why don't you go next?
Alrighty. Let's see here. Kate by week 33 said, "Professor Green is a poor excuse for a human being. He is a complete mother." Man, Kate by week 33, you and my mother would get along great.
Man, she really hated you. Dr. Noah, you're up.
Biweekly Faith said, "I studied so much for this class, I started losing sleep. Then I started drinking coffee to stay up. When that wasn't enough, I dropped all of my classes to focus on this one. I even reached out to the CEO of Chegg personally, but that wasn't enough. As a straight A student, getting my first D was life-altering." Well, clearly that's the only D you're getting.
Anyway.
Anyway, Professor Green, why don't you go ahead?
Alrighty. Biweekly Tommy said, "I graduated from UD last year, and this guy was the worst prof ever, probably in the entire history of academia. He is a total jerk. Someone should clue him in on this website to destroy his lousy, self-righteous ego. Hope he has a rotten Christmas." That one hurt the ego.
Damn, who hurt him? Oh, wait, yeah, your class did. Okay, Dr. Noah, why don't you hit us with another one?
AJ Biweekly said, "She was so bad, I wanted to give her a 0, but that's not possible, so I give her a 1. I mean, on a scale of 1, that's great.
Again? Okay, anyway. Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely out of a scale of 1. Professor Green, why don't you give us one more?
All right. Biweekly Lauren C said, "Would not suggest him to my worst enemy." Wait, Biweekly Lauren C? Lauren, was that you? What the fuck?
Okay, I think we've had enough. We'll be right back.
Holly is a 22-year-old senior at the University of Delaware and a complete idiot. We interviewed her a few years ago about her obsession with Santa Claus and have since learned that she still believes in leprechauns, even amidst the hundreds of hate comments she received on our YouTube page. Her family and friends were hopeful that she would recover throughout her time in college, but she seems even worse than she was when we originally met.
Top of the morning to ya! Who's ready to catch some leprechauns? Hey, I'm Holly. Welcome back. I was asked to be on this show a few years ago to show off my epic Elf on the Shelf collection, but the director made me look like a complete idiot. I was young and dumb, and I still believed in Santa. Sue me. But I'm not 18 anymore. I'm 22 now, and I've matured, and I've since learned that Santa is not real. The hate comments were unnecessary, but ultimately, I guess, gave me the reality check that I did need. But I'm done wasting my time on that kid stuff. This year, I've decided to grow up.
Telling her about Santa was kind of a defining moment in our relationship. She has not been the same since. I told her when she was 20 years old, and to say that she was devastated was quite an understatement. We thought this whole charade would end her mindless belief in mythical characters, but she sure is persistent.
I was a little bit disappointed to learn that my parents were the ones actually moving my elves every night, but I was relieved to know that leprechauns are still the cold hard truth. Every year I receive 5 gold coins from the leprechauns. My dad is so cheap, he wouldn't even lend me $1 if I asked. Back in my day, everything cost a nickel, blah, blah, blah. It's evidence. They're real.
Every year I go to the bank and I ask them if I could withdraw 5 $1 coins for my daughter. They also ask if I want lollipops for my kids. And I say no. My adult is just fine.
This year, I'm taking extra precautions to make sure that the leprechauns have nothing but the utmost experience at our house. Now that I don't have Santa Claus to worry about, I can give them my full, undivided attention. So, I've decided to create an intricate little path across our kitchen floor, so they know where to go in the middle of the night.
We've been on STN since freshman year, so we saw Holly's first interview when it aired on Biweekly, and we didn't actually meet her in person until after the whole Santa Claus thing got broken to her. So we thought it gotten better since, but little did we know she still believes in leprechauns. I literally saw her the other day in the kitchen laying a trail of green sprinkles on the kitchen floor.
The other day, she asked me to buy some supplies for her traps, so naturally I bought mouse traps. I assumed maybe she saw one or something, she's scared of them. But when I came home with them, she lectured me on leprechaun cruelty.
I shouldn't have filled the 4th bedroom with someone random.
Doing all this work to prepare for the leprechauns every year is exhausting. But I guess it's nothing in comparison to the work these leprechauns have to do. I mean, at only 2 inches tall, they travel all across the world in one night, delivering coins to children everywhere.
Holly's close friends and family are concerned about her imagination, so they've concocted a plan to help gently break the news to her. With the help of their neighbor, they've decided to bring in what Holly thinks is a real-life leprechaun.
I've lived next door to Holly all semester long, and I always thought she was kind of cute, so I'm hoping that if I play along, she'll actually think I'm a leprechaun and agree to go out with me.
I've been told that there is a special St. Patrick's Day surprise headed my way this afternoon, and I simply cannot wait.
This is my last chance to save Holly. Her brother is quickly rising to the top as my favorite child, and I will be devastated if I can't salvage our relationship because of these damn leprechauns.
If this doesn't work, I'm moving out.
Anyone seen me pot of gold?
Oh, dear God.
You look like a lucky little lassie now, don't ya? Have you been a good girl this year or a naughty one?
Oh, I've been good. I've been so good. I can't believe you're here. This is the best day ever.
Mr. Leprechaun, don't you have something to tell Holly? Something about what all you and your friends are doing this time of year, really?
Ah, of course. The leprechauns and I are taking a trip to the end of the rainbow later tonight. Would you like to join us? I think we're gonna get lucky. Why don't just stand there? Come on! Away we go!
I need to call my landlord.
Daughter? I don't have a daughter anymore.
This is the best St. Patrick's Day ever.
And with that, we leave Holly right where we found her, delusional, irritating, and ready to embarrass herself once more. Will Holly continue down this path of destruction as Easter time rapidly approaches? Tune into True Life next week to find out.
Some of you may have watched the Oscars last week, so our next guest was inspired by all of the great movies that won this year and is here to talk about all the amazing movies that shaped her childhood. Welcome, Gumini!
Thank you, Lauren, for allowing me to talk about the movies that offered me comfort growing up. I think we'd all benefit from experiencing some nostalgia and reliving when times were easier, simpler, more innocent.
Go on.
So I was born in 2004, and the Oscar-winning film, The Incredibles, actually came out that year. While it was super exciting and wholesome to see a family of 5, all with incredibly odd body proportions, bond over their superhero powers and defeat evil, there was one thing that stuck out to me the entire time. That ass. I mean, are you seeing this? Elastigirl is built like a Kardashian that isn't limited by the unfortunate constraints of normal human bones. She's a total dummy mommy, and I would for sure smash. What about you, Lauren?
What?
Smash or pass, Lauren. Smash or pass.
I hadn't really thought about it, and I thought you were supposed to talk about movies that reminded us of, like the innocence and simplicity of childhood, to distract the complexities of adulthood and college.
That's a good one, Lauren. You're really funny. I was a really horny child, so this is as innocent and simple as it gets.
Okay.
So the next movie I want to talk about is the Disney movie with the really sexy vehicles. And I know you're all thinking, oh, this basic bitch. She's going to talk about that one bad bitch purple car from Cars 2 with the tight wheels that make you want to stick it in the exhaust pipe.
That was incredibly graphic, and I think, I'm going to stop you right there.
No. Just let me finish. I'm not talking about her. She's old. She's been done before. The people are tired of her. I'm going to put you guys onto the pink plane from the extremely below average 2013 Cars ripoff movie Planes. I am a feminist, so I would like to remind you guys that her name is Rochelle and not to further objectify the object. But Rochelle the Pink Plane is voiced by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, which means that she sounds exactly like Elaine from Seinfeld. Definite smash from me. What about you, Lauren?
I don't feel comfortable sexualizing characters from children's movies.
Okay, then what are your favorite animated movies?
Oh, probably, the new recent Lilo Crocodile, Secret Life of Pets, Boss Baby.
Lauren, those are all terrible movies. The plots are not good, and honestly, the characters aren't sexy. I mean, 2 out of 3 of those movies have animals as their main characters.
Yeah, again, I wasn't really watching animated films for sexual purposes, and I just, we just went on a rant about animated planes from the movie Planes, and, like, can you please leave?
Wait, I only want to talk about one more movie. This one actually means a lot to me. It was 2017. I was in middle school. Puberty was not treating me well. I dabbed a lot. I whipped sometimes, maybe even nay-nayed. My skin was pretty bumpy. I had a pretty intense unibrow that I did not know how to rock correctly in a cool Frida Kahlo type way. Pretty Little Liars was pretty popular, and I struggled to relate to teenage girls who were getting death threats while also having sex with their teachers. On July 28th, 2017, though, my life changed. The Emoji Movie was released, and I could not stop wondering, would anyone want to get a hand job from the hand emoji in the Emoji Movie? I know I don't have a penis, but I'd personally have to say no because the emoji is voiced by James Corden. And also, he's named High Five. I just don't think he would be good.
All right. All right. That's all the time we have. Thank you so much. We're gonna take a quick break so I can have a word with Gunmoney. Thank you so much.
Around the store. I know it's been a super long day. We do have one last part of our tour, and we're gonna go in this building, and there's a special surprise.
What's in this building?
It's a surprise. You'll have to find out.
Please sit down.
Now, I know it's been all fun and games so far, but this is the part where shit gets real. I have a few of my associates from the UD Scared Straight program. Frank McPoyle, get out here. We got a new batch.
All right, so you guys want to go to UD, huh? You think you got what it takes?
Frank, these guys have no idea what they're in for.
Oh, are you guys also tour guides? Oh, excuse me, little boy. Did I tell you to speak? UD's not going to tolerate that shit.
Does UD offer any pre-med programs?
Get a load of this kid. Does UD offer any pre-med programs?
Yeah, what's the matter, kid? You think you're too good for UD?
No, not at all. I'm just interested in doing medicine.
Oh yeah? You also interested in waiting 2 hours in line for Chick-fil-A at Trabant?
Are you interested in dorms with no AC?
Are you interested in becoming best friends with your freshman year roommate only to find out they're using you for flex points, and when you confront them about it, they spray fire extinguisher in your face?
What?
Frank, enough, man. I didn't know that fire extinguisher worked.
What kind of student organizations does UD have?
Bitch, you need to focus on your academics. You think you're just gonna join student clubs and party the whole time?
You're not ready for the clubs at UD.
I heard of this thing called STN, Student Television Network. What's that organization like?
STN? You hearing this, McPoyle? STN? They will crush your soul in STN. They will destroy you emotionally. You will cry like you've never cried before.
Stop acting like you're tough. You don't mean shit to STN. The president of STN, she's gonna make you her bitch.
Sorry.
Yeah, you will be sorry.
I want to do blowjob shots at grottos.
Yo, shut up and go pee your pants again, little boy.
Yeah, UD doesn't take kindly to kids like you.
But I created the first COVID vaccine. I won nationals for math club.
And you think that makes you qualified to go to UD?
Think again.
So what's been your favorite memory from your time here at UD?
Oh, we actually don't go here. We go to Maryland.
Go Terps!
Wait, what? Well, Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time to tour the University of Delaware. I hope to see you all become blue hens in the fall.
Where do we commit?
You're not getting in, moron.
Charlie, buddy, you want to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh.
UD rules.
College is all about finding your passion and what you want to go out and do in the real world. Then just getting thrown into it once you graduate. We have a UD student coming on tonight to tell us about her very own business and to talk about how to get a career started. Come on out here, Patty.
Thank you for having me on the show, Lauren. I love promoting what I do, though I don't really have to.
What do you mean by that?
Well, not to toot my own horn or anything, but everyone knows.
Knows what?
Oh, about my hamburger business. Anyways, I'll just get started with the backstory.
Guess some people are confident.
What was that?
No, nothing. But why don't you begin?
Okay, so I've always been a big fan of burgers. Shake Shack, In-N-Out, Smash Burger, McDonald's. The list just keeps going. All are good, but none are perfect.
Oh, Patty.
And I wanted to try to make the perfect one.
Nice. So have you been cooking for a while or trying new recipes?
No, not at all. I don't cook. I hate cooking.
Huh?
But I felt confident one night and just got in the kitchen and went ham on the burgers.
What's in the patty you make then?
Oh, you know, the basic stuff. Patty meat, the toppings, the special secret sauce.
Oh, the kind of sauce that everyone says is secret?
Well, that wouldn't really make it a secret anymore if I told you, right?
Okay, well, why don't you get back to the story, Patty?
Okay, so I made the patty and tasted it and thought, wow, that's incredible. So I made my roommates try it. I could just tell on their faces they loved it.
So how did you get the business started?
I didn't have to do much at all. I just made a couple more patties, and the next thing you know, business was booming. Not everyone's got it these days, but I guess I have it.
What do you mean, have it?
Well, the following day, I made a stand outside of my apartment, and so many people were showing up around like 4 p.m., and they were raving about how scrumptious the burgers were. They all had these like empty gallon jugs, colored water, I think it was, I don't know.
Is anyone else a little confused?
My business, Patty's, I guess went through the roof with success. The day is called St. Patty's Day. It was truly amazing to see everyone wearing green, basically telling me my business is a green flag and not a red one. And for wearing 4-leaf clovers, giving me luck for my future career ahead of me. Patty's, what a story, am I right? It just warms my heart thinking about it.
I'm surprised I'm the first one breaking this to you, Patty, but that day isn't about you and your hamburgers. It's called St. Patrick's Day, and it's definitely been around a lot longer than you.
I don't understand what you're saying to me.
Patty Day isn't a thing.
So, I have no day made after me. I thought some people were just spelling my name wrong and saying Patrick instead of Patty or Patricia.
No, I'm sorry, but you know, luckily you still have time to rethink what you want to do after graduating. Anyways, hope everyone is gonna have an amazing spring break getting away from that stressful college life. We'll see you next episode, Tuesday, April 11th. Same time, same place. I've been your host, Lauren Kapp, and this has been the Biweekly Show. Bye!
Unfortunately, I feel like I messed that up. Fuck.
Why don't you stand there? Come on! Away we go!
It's on your academics. You think you're just gonna...
I'm so sorry.
This class.
You guys also forgot?
I shouldn't have filled the fourth bedroom.
Knock it off.
Are you interested in...
43, actually, it's no.
What's live? Water from the inside of my pants or outside?
He just stabbed.
Is it on right?
Actually, do that again.
That looks lovely.
God damn it.
Someone else has a line after.
Aren't you going to say your line?
You've been doing some points along.